What is the basic skill everyone should have? Just being reliable. It's amazing how far you can get professionally and in relationships by being the person people feel like they can genuinely depend on. So many are flakes. Knowing how to pick your battles. Some fights just aren't worth having, either because the reward isn't worth the effort, or you can't win, even when you're 100% right. Sometimes you need to take less than what you want and move forward from there. Knowing when to shut up. This skill will help you tremendously in life, and learn to listen before you speak. Knowing how to fail. Don't let them break you or make you hysterical. Also, knowing that failing at something doesn't make you a failure, if that makes sense. Failures give you invaluable experience. Use it. Having a sense of humor. I find it useful for when things go terribly wrong. It helps me get through these situations. Knowing when and how to ask for help. It took me a long time to realize that asking for help doesn't mean you're incompetent, and accepting help offered to you doesn't mean you're being pitied. Learn to accept that someone can be better at your thing. Instead of envying, ask them to teach you. Your like and subscription will really help my channel. Time management. Basically, it's setting priorities so that you can make the most of the fixed amount of time you have. To-do lists and daily plans are great for this. Also, leave early so you don't run late. We all value our time. Active listening is an incredibly useful socialization skill. Just say, "Yeah, right," and occasionally ask for clarification. Basic first aid. A Red Cross survey showed a staggering 59% of deaths from injuries would have been preventable had first aid been given before the emergency services arrived. Understanding how finances work, especially credit and taxes. I was shocked when I first learned that people were unaware of interests and overpayments, but I've heard it several times since then. Think twice about whether you should take out a loan and overpay for something. Spatial awareness. Don't stand in the middle of a sidewalk, right in front of a doorway, or leave your shopping cart blocking an entire aisle. This is a necessary skill for many people. Allowing yourself to say, "I don't know," and "I've changed my mind," rather than either making things up that you hope are right or doggedly defending a position in the face of changing evidence. Also, learn to accept these phrases when they are said to you. Chewing with your mouth closed. You have no idea how many people don't know about this. It looks really disgusting. Self-awareness. Many people refuse to see any fault in themselves and never grow or improve. When it comes to choices, many have developed learned helplessness, where they assume they have no control and are reliant on external assistance. Accept your flaws and start working on yourself. The skill of checking something out. Just take more than 2 seconds to at least try to understand something. I realize that some things can be complicated and dangerous, but most problems are very simple. For example, I was once called to fix a leaking sink pipe. It had been leaking for weeks, and people were holding a bucket under it, changing it periodically. It took me 5 seconds to simply tighten the union nut, solving the problem. Sometimes it pays to be a little more curious and figure it out yourself. The ability to follow simple directions, such as a recipe. It might seem simple, but the comment section in online recipes is my favorite. I used these totally different ingredients, and it was awful, terrible recipe. Being able to swim. You don't need to be any good at it, but you should feel safe around bodies of water. This is quite easy to learn. Awareness that your actions affect people. For example, when you drive slowly on the wrong side of the road, or when you text at a traffic light, or when you stop just outside a doorway. The world would be a much better place if we tried to be polite and not get in each other's way. Learn how to apologize. It's okay to be wrong sometimes, and a gesture to rectify the situation after saying sorry goes a long way. Knowing how to cook. Living on made food isn't exactly realistic, and eating out can be expensive. It can also lead to a healthier lifestyle, and you'll have more control over what goes into your meals. Googling. Damn, people, you have all the information you'll ever need at your fingertips. Stop asking me how to do shit. Just Google it. Relax in traffic. Don't honk, wave your hands, or change lanes to get 1 or 2 cars ahead. Just accept the fact that you will lose time and do something useful. For example, listen to an audiobook or call friends. This applies not only to traffic, but to any lost time. If parents can teach their kids critical thinking, cooking, basic economy, and how to not be an asshole, they'll do all right. The rest is just nice to have. Your like and subscription will really help my channel. Thanks a lot for your donations.